turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
You are working with Buhari's government to keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention. Fein accuses British envoy, now the United States-based International Council to the detained leader of the IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Fein has accused the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Kanu'S, of working with the Muhammad boy related for the government to keep his client, that's Onyando, in custody. In a letter to the British envoy dated February 10, 2023, Fein accused the British envoy of complicity and complacency over Kanu'S ordeals, while expressing disbelief that Britain and her High Commissioner would be unmoved over the continued illegal detention of a British citizen against court orders and the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention. The US-based lawyer accused Lang of personally sabotaging the pro-Biafra agitators' release. He wondered if the High Commissioner was keeping the IPOB leader in detention in order to secure oil and gas deals or lucrative business arrangements for the UK. The letter made available to Vanguard read in part, I quote, "Dear High Commissioner, on July 20, 2022, the United Nations Human Rights Council Working Group on Arbitrary Detention issued a unanimous opinion addressing United Kingdom citizen Nnamdi Kanu's kidnapping, torture, extraordinary rendition, and protracted detention without trial by Nigeria acting in collusion with Kenya. Among other things, the working group opinion called upon Nigeria to take urgent action to ensure the immediate and conditional release of Mr. Kanu. Paragraph 107 of the opinion catalogued the severe human rights violations of Nigeria and Kenya regarding Mr. Kanu, the deprivation of liberty in contravention of Articles 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 19 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and Articles 2, 9, 13, 14, 16, 19, and 26 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, paragraph 105. Evidence has surfaced that you personally are sabotaging Mr. Kanu's unconditional release as mandated under just cogent norms of international law binding on all nations, irrespective of consent. You have taken cynicism and hypocrisy to a new level. Your government has taken extreme umbrage at Russian President Vladimir Putin's violation of international law in attacking Ukraine and committing war crimes. You have made the UK complicit in flouting international law like Mr. Putin by affirmatively encouraging the government of Nigeria to continue its illegal detention of Nnamdi Kanu. You and your country plunged to new depths. You go to war over the Falkland Islands, thousands of miles from English shores, with a tiny population of 3,500 to keep them free from Argentinian misgovernment. But Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen, is abandoned to the cruel, lawless dungeon of Nigeria's DSS. Have you no sense of decency? Have you a heart of stone and moved by monumental injustice? End of quote. And you have seen it. Fein is at it again, hitting hard now on the British government. Talking about the High Commissioner to Nigeria, that's British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Kanu'S. He said, look, this woman, you are collaborating with federal government to carry out injustice against your own citizen. So what is happening? What has gone wrong? Is it that you have been promised oil wells? So it is left for the United Kingdom or the agents of this British of the United Kingdom to come out openly and say whether she has been given or awarded oil wells, oil deals for herself or for her country. But because what they are doing amounts to that. Yes, how can you abandon your own citizen illegally detained after even a court of competent jurisdiction in the country? In the country, Kanu'S is in Nigeria. She's seen everything happening. Sincerely speaking, she's not aloof. She's not in the moon. She's in Nigeria, and all these things has been happening. She's aware. Nothing. Okay. So for Fein to say what he's saying about Kanu'S and her country, I think he's in the right direction. Sincerely speaking, Fein is in the right direction. How can someone who is a US citizen criminally abducted in Kenya, they tortured him, They did all manner of things, against him. They extraordinary rendition him, okay, to the country, and they're still torturing him, keeping him in detention illegally with all manner of maltreatment. And a court of competent judicial have said so. What's happening? Even the United Nations working group, okay, on human rights and arbitrary detention have said, look, release him and pay him compensation. The UK failed to leverage on all this to argue their case in favor of their own citizens. I think this is, it's left much to be desired. So, what Fein is saying is actually he's in the right direction. Okay, we are being fogged. We're taken aback by the actions of the United Kingdom in this matter. I beg your pardon. In this whole matter, they are full dragging and they are, nonchalant. They don't care. It's not their business. So what is happening? Tell us. Have you taken oil wells? Have you taken oil deals? Tell us. Tell the world. Tell the international community what is happening in Kanu'S and your country. This is show of shame. Don't know UK to behave this way. They are a civilized country of the world, and we believed and we thought that they will leave it out. Even in a situation like this, it's a time to prove to the world what you believed in. So, and it seems that the United Kingdom is lying this time around. It's a time they should prove to the world what the stance of the United Kingdom on human rights. Yes, because all these things bordered on what? In human rights. This case of Nnamdi is hovering on human rights. So this is a time for UK. Even if Nnamdi is not their citizen. Forget that, lad. UK is a country that people are looking up to. And so they're supposed to be seen in the forefront to make sure that other countries of the world, comply with international protocols on human rights and what have you. So, but this is not happening. We're not seeing this. And so that's why Fein is calling them out. And we're joining force with him to tell the UK, come out from yourself to let us know your color in this matter. Let us know your color. Don't be neutral. It's not time to be neutral or sit on the fence. No, this is chicanery. If you like, it's treachery. Come out completely and tell us where you are on this matter. It's chicanery. So we have seen what you have done during the Civil War, but that is bygone. We have said it. You collaborated with the Nigerian government and allowed the Biafran citizens, up to 3 million, to be killed in a 3 years civil war. Okay? But this time around, you are still, on that, and still wanting the Biafrans to be continued to go through torture and torment, marginalization, annihilation, and even facing extermination from the surface of the earth, from this oppressive regime. All right, so the British government, Kanu'S, who is in Nigeria representing the country, please, we are asking you to come out open and defend yourself. Have you taken all your wells? You tell us. Have you struck a deal? You tell us with the Nigerian government.